Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just go into this bit. Yeah, we'll just talk amongst ourselves. So yeah, good marathon so far. Actually gone a lot. Oh, that's a bit loud. Sorry. Apologies for that. Actually gone a lot better than I thought it would be. I thought there'd be a mountain of tech problems and people wouldn't show up and people wouldn't commentate on, the right times. But actually, it's gone really well, and people pulled their weight and raised more money than I thought we would. Currently sitting at £363. So that's an insane amount of money for a marathon.
Yep, and that's not even counting subs, right?
No, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'll definitely have to check the payout for December's payout.
Oh, we got a new
maybe,
sub leader. Let's see.
I'm gonna drag your commentator in.
Yo.
Yo, hello, Nas.
Yo, nice.
Nice.
Yo.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, good.
Awesome.
Excited.
Yeah, I'm stoked. It's gonna be sick.
Yeah, it should be fun.
All right. Well, I'm ready when you guys are. Just give me a 3, 2, 1 on when to start the timer, and we'll go from there.
Yep. Good luck.
Yeah.
Am I just watching the stream? The Twitch stream?
Unless Finesse wants to stream to the call. But I'm not sure if your PC can handle that, Finesse.
Yeah,
right?
sorry, you might have to watch just the stream. And
That's right. Yeah, I'll watch the stream. All good.
Or you can watch this.
I mean,
1 second.
Let
me. I can do it.
Okay.
Because I'm streaming from your direct source anyway. So.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah. So,
that'd be fantastic.
Yeah. So watch that. All right. Yeah. So give us a 3, 2, 1, and then we'll go from there.
So we are going to start a new story on beginner. This is all story goals. Tony Hawk's Underground. Best category, in my opinion. Probably not. I don't think many people agree. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. You basically just got to do every story goals. It's not that hard, but yeah. So here's our character, Tony Hawk. No, I mean, sorry, Thomas Simpson.
Homie Hawk.
Homie Hawk. Oh yeah. No warp gang. Let's go. All right. So yeah, we want to start when we press done here. So I guess I'll count down. In 3, 2, 1, go. Oops. Watch a bit of cutscene there. All right. So we want to talk to Eric and collect all of the skate parts, which will we get screwed over by this? Oh. The truck.
Nice. Oh no. Okay.
The truck is not great. Hitbox.
The jump was nice though.
This is basically just a tutorial about how to get on and off
the
board.
This is the first Tony Hawk game where you can get off your board, so they really hammer it down your throat early on that you need to be able to jump off when you need.
Yeah. Oh, trying to read chat. Hitting into walls. Yeah. It's weird to think this is the first game of Balkan, but
yeah, I guess the 5th in the series.
Yeah.
Took them a while. It really opens up like a whole lot of options for you. In 1 to 4, if you are about to bail, there's not a lot you can do about it. But in this game, if it looks like you might bail or you might miss something, you can quickly jump off your board, and that keeps your combo going. And yeah, a lot more options.
Yeah, and if you run out of speed, it's just like you can just get off your board and you'll have get back on and you'll have all the speed you want. It's basically cheating.
Yeah, it is. It's a cheat code. That's why when people that start with this game and then go back to Pro Skater 4 or Pro Skater 3, just say how hard it is because you don't have the hand holding this game does.
It's the cone there.
This game also introduced the vehicles, which they are awful, terrible.
Yeah, I can't remember who said it. It was like driving on mud and ice at the same time. So,
yeah.
Okay, so now we're gonna wanna.
That was nice.
Basically, this category you've got to keep warping back because the game just really wants you to progress and keep going without finishing all the stuff.
Yeah. I think just about every chapter in this game, there's usually I think the standard is there's usually 4 missions.
Yeah. So
And you only have to do 3 in each chapter.
yeah.
And so for this category, you have to menu, go back. The time of day will change because you go back to the old chapter.
I was just going to use this time to say, basically, there's not many mechanics in this game, but cat bag is one of them, which is basically you change all of your tricks to like a bonus, basically. All your directional flips and grabs, minus like the judo and the shifty, and then like you can have different cat bags for tricks that they aren't normally, like, you can't normally do some of these without special or like set up, and they just save a lot of time like throughout the run. It's really hard to explain.
The game will ask you, like, so McTwist is like a special trick that you have to do like a special input for. You have to have special, and you also have to, you know, it takes a bit of time to do. And the game later on will ask you to do a McTwist. But what you can do is you can create a really fast trick, call it a McTwist, put it on your character, and that counts the exact same. So like the name just has to match, and it works.
Get this little cutscene skip. Oh, nice. Okay. Okay.
I don't think I've seen that cutscene skip. That's new.
Yeah, you just gotta jump at like 0 seconds. And,
Oh yeah, okay. That seems to be most of the cutscene skips in this game.
Yeah, pretty much. It's not.
Just be perfect on timing.
Yeah, the cutscene skips in this game are pretty brutal. Like compared to Sips and Hit and Run, which people get used to, like you really only have like a frame or two most of the time, I think. That's right.
Yeah.
Saying. Basically, a lot of these are very short missions, and they're kind of hard to really explain because it's just happening so quickly.
Yeah, if you ever lost, like, this game moves pretty fast. Just look at the top right of the screen will sort of give you like a. I mean, this one's not a great example.
This one you can basically, if you go over to the car and restart your mission, you get your skateboard. Oh, well, you. Oh no. That's a new one.
No.
Oh well, we can explain it properly now. We get in the car, restart, and now we have a skateboard, and we don't have to climb along these rooftops.
Yeah, like your walking speed is like slow enough that these drug dealers will see you and fail the mission. But if you're skating, you're actually going too fast for them.
Yeah.
So it's a lot faster doing this.
So we're coming up to one of the only skips in the run, which I'm probably gonna miss. Bridge skip. Involves a trick called butt slaps, which is where you can basically ollie multiple times. I don't know how to explain it well, but it's let's see how it goes. Anyway,
you sort of delay your ollie, and then in doing so you get heaps more. Also using a skitch, so when you skitch and then grind multiple times, you get like heaps of speed.
I think I got a triple. Oh no, I'll give it one more time. I'm really bad.
Oh, that didn't count. That's weird.
I thought that would have counted.
Bridge skip's also interesting, where like I think the more that you do it, nice. It gets harder and harder. Like each time you have to restart it. Same with like Eric's skip.
Yeah,
coming up.
It's very weird. You have like the distance to jump if you miss it the first time. I'm actually really surprised I got that, to be honest, because I normally don't get it if I restart. Okay, we just got to do these little lines here. This is cool. Normally you like grind around this, but you can just grind the end of the rail.
Yeah. We're going all the way.
This is also very hard to explain, but you can get 2 gaps very quickly, where you'd normally have to... Oh, not that quickly. Okay, I'm going to restart.
Yeah, this mission's quite finicky. You sort of have to jump at the right time on the way back.
Yeah.
There we go. But yeah, this category is great. If you've sort of seen like any percent at all, there's a lot of missions that we like skip over for good reason because they're slow. But like some of them are quite exciting, like the Chris's lines earlier. We got Ollie as well. You get to see Ollie the bum.
Oh, we got Eric's good. Let's go. Okay. So that's
oh yes.
Another. I'm amazed I've got both Eric skip and bridge skip. Let's go. Alright.
That Eric skip is very difficult. You've got about a 3-frame window to jump off that car. You're not meant to be able to skitch it, but by jumping into the water, you push yourself forward with a death warp. Then you skitch the car and jump off at the right time, and that skips like a cutscene, like a 20-second driving movement.
Okay, we're in Manhattan now. Oh, completely forgot to do the cat bag there. That's alright.
Yeah, true.
To, collect the purse items. Very exciting mission.
This is a fun mission. This is sort of like one of those missions that, like, when you actually get it down,
Yeah.
it's really
It's got some
satisfying.
cool-
Like that. Oh, that
Oh no.
that jump down and like getting off the board and then
that?
landing down on the grind.
What? I missed
Oh.
that.
Oh, oh, oh.
Wow, I'm making some mistakes today.
Hey, I'm slightly behind.
Yeah, that's all good.
Yeah, these missions are very simple. The high scores in like the beginner category are really low.
Yeah.
So basically, just like a boneless 180 judo will get you special up. Gets what 4,000 points or so.
Yeah, 4,200. Yeah.
4,200. And then you can go into like a special manual from that, and that'll get you like most of the high scores in this.
This guy just wants to sell his nuts.
What's
So
wrong with people these
basically
days?
just go run over a bunch of people, because, you know, that's a skateboarding game, right? That's what happens. Oh, thanks for the raid, Easy SQ.
Is my audio weird? People are saying that it sounds like I fell down the well.
Oh no, it sounds alright. I didn't have a chance to audio balance. I can,
I can like try turn myself up. Is that the
yeah, if you could try that.
problem? I will do that now. How's that? Oh, you know what? It might be the wrong.
Check out my buddy's sick line.
I can try and turn up Discords. And, I'm trying to think what I can do.
Help me out, now help me get some killer dick.
Okay, so we've got more super sketching here. Grind this and then grind and grind and grind. Lots of air.
Incredible.
Turn around. Watch out for that lady who always knocks you off your board. Pure evil.
A lot of Tony Hawk games, there's like always one lady in one level that'll
Yeah.
just knock you to the ground.
So around like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 is like every pedestrian just wants to kill you. What? Just
Yeah, that's true. Oh, unlucky. On the sketch.
That's unlucky. Oh, Christ.
Place is sick.
Oh, what am I doing? Oops. Sorry. So that's another cat bag there. You'd normally have to do a create a trick. It's like a special trick, but instead you can do it. And there's another cat bag one. You'd have to do a bunch of tricks. And do one, and it's all good because all your tricks are bound to the same thing.
Really completely like revolutionized the speed of this game.
Yeah.
You used to have to like be really good at like doing the list of tricks quickly.
Yeah.
And just hope that you get like really good like RNG, like you get like, you know, tricks doubling up, but now that's like almost completely eliminated. There's like one or two missions where it does count.
Key driving.
Yeah, this I think if you like swing back and forth, the temperature increases a lot faster than it normally would if you were just driving straight. Yeah.
Your car. Forgot to do that last mission when I was meant to. I'm hoping that I don't do that. I remember watching your PB Nice actually before I ran this game. You like completely forgot to do one of the mission. So I had to go back to it, and I still couldn't beat that time for ages. So
Especially if you're if you're coming from like doing any % or something, like it's very easy to forget to come back and do missions when you go to like the next level.
yeah, sure. Okay, backtrack again. Oops. Okay. What is happening? That was kind of embarrassing. You meant to sketch the back of that, and then you get a nice green tip. Just
Oh,
bonked off like every car.
traffic's all over the place. Did that guy not have a deck?
I didn't see.
I thought The skater you went past earlier didn't have a deck, which
Oh,
I swear they normally do.
Yeah, I don't know. It's some like the skaters that move around in this game. If you look at them too close, they're just doing some weird stuff the whole time.
Lawless individual.
Okay, this is actually one of my favorite missions. I'm gonna stick up these stickers. The movement's pretty cool if you get it right.
Yeah.
Have to work. That was nice. Okay. Alright, this. Oh, grind.
Oh, yes.
Drop down. Whoa. Oh, it's the grind. Still. Nice. It's very satisfying when you do that properly. I mess it up so much. Start of Tamper is like really. I always just lose like 10 seconds most of the time.
This game is incredibly satisfying when you get it down right.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, another thing I'm pretty sure I said is like, most of the time you want to keep special. Like, having special makes you jump higher and also makes your speed faster.
And then when you skate, yeah, you want to be grinding as much as possible as well.
Yeah.
Grinding increases your speed,
Yep.
which is pretty counterintuitive. Like, if you were skating in real life and you grinded, you would not go faster.
Sure. Yeah.
No idea why they made that a feature in this game.
Smoking something. Oh god. Why? I've just messed up like every sketch. It still counts.
Still get a little bit of speed. More driving.
Yeah. A lot of driving, especially in this category. When we get to Vancouver, there's a lot of terrible vehicles.
Like, the limo's bad enough.
Yeah.
The limo is just really long and like tough to turn. But then you get the leaf blower as well.
Yeah.
Which is it's awful.
It's terrible. I just oh god, that works, I guess. Oh my god. I don't know how I got that checkpoint. Okay. Gotta go back. Oh, this is also one of my favourite missions. I found I say I found a strat. I rediscovered a strat that had been lost in time quite recently. So just like maybe 2 seconds or something. It's pretty neat. It's like a little death warp thing. Cool. And someone got kind of pissed off when I said that I found it. So like, do this.
People are very protective of the strats they find.
Yeah, even if they don't share them with anyone. Like, I don't know. Boarding strats, SMH. We're gonna have a lot of free time soon.
Oh yeah. This mission's interesting though. Like, I don't know if it's the case. I remember when I was running, you need to have kickflip bound, right?
Yeah,
do you
do.
still need that? Yeah, which normally, if you're doing like any percent, you remove kickflip to put one of the cat bad tricks in. But for this mission, for some reason, you need kickflip, even though you don't actually like use it.
Yeah, it's very. I don't know. You don't use it at all. It's odd. But there's this little death warp here, and then you can. This is death warp.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Mission.
Oh, I didn't know about the second death warp. I knew the first death warp, but the second.
Yeah.
Nice.
Strat lost in time, apparently.
I bet you can't.
It's weird. I hate this one, to be honest. I hate these little combo ones because I just don't know how to do them optimally.
Yeah, 3. Is this one of those ones? Because like some of the missions, there's like point decay. So if you do like the same tricks twice, you get less points for it.
Yeah.
But some
I think
it doesn't happen. I think
does, yeah.
that's that one does. So like you have to be a bit careful like with which tricks you do.
Yeah. Okay, so here we got a nice auto scroller. We just have to maybe get maybe 50,000 points or something.
Yeah, it's
Beat
not a
Tony.
lot.
And then we have to spend a lot of time like buffing our stats, which you do by like doing certain things. So in this case, you have to grind for 8 seconds, and it gives you a good grind stat. To be honest, like the grind stat isn't that important though for this category.
No.
The speedrun.
It's very rare that you're gonna. I think the only missions like in Moscow, there's a few where you like grind a bit. But yeah, when you're playing at this level, like you're pretty good at managing balance.
So it's think this is what Tyler was talking about.
Yeah,
Nothing to see
that's the
here.
one.
What could be? There's nothing implied. They're not very subtle.
No, not at all. That's a completely normal interaction.
So with these competition levels, you don't actually have to land the combo. You just do like a judo to 1 foot nose manual, or whatever it's called, and then you just get enough points and reset. Some of the later ones you have to get slightly more points. So it's just like that. There is a quicker way of doing that. Do a 900, but I always mess it up. I've forgotten to do one of the missions, I've just realised, so I have to go back and do that.
Yeah, I was gonna say there was one back there. I think it was. Oh, what was it?
It's the
We did the
yourself
best
one,
combos.
whatever, the 360s.
The reverts. Yeah.
Kabam. Oh yeah, so I can show off some stuff now, because we've got like 2 minutes. This is something, I don't have special.
Is 15,000 enough points?
Oh yeah, sorry.
I
Thank
was
you for
gonna
calling
say,
me
you
up
don't
on
wanna-
that.
You do not want to. You do not want to fail this mission.
Yeah,
It's,
I
an extra 2 minutes of
I've done that.
work.
So we have some time for donos.
Go for it.
So there's been 2 donations.
Oh, awesome.
One from Anonymous with no message of $25, and another one from the one and only Ticker with 25 Australian dollars.
Yeah.
No message attached though.
Oh.
So just gonna remind everyone, if you wanna donate and support the charities, type !donate in the chat, or you can use bits. And yeah, that's it for now. So back to you guys.
This is not a little live anywhere glitch here, which I always mess up. What if you have to keep the combo?
You trying to jump on the car?
Yeah. You're gonna keep moving.
Yeah, I think if you
Probably
just. Yeah, there you go.
So this is a nice camera.
I think because you're in front of the car, it's not gonna move.
That makes sense. Yeah. So you can't really do much skate tricks with the like control setup because you only have like I don't know, not a lot of tricks basically. You
Yeah,
have
no.
bonus. You have bonus and you have bonus. There's like you can do like pressure flips and stuff. Yeah, I feel like
Pressure flips are
Tony Hawk Elite
definitely a bit of an afterthought.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I feel like a lot of Tony Hawk elitists don't like this game because like, really, well, the speedrun anyway, because it's like you really can't do that many tricks. Like, I can see this game probably was a lot more fun when like it was first.
For cat bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you used to play that then?
No, I only started when I started like just before cat bag was a thing.
Oh,
So
right.
yeah, I only got like one run of non-cat bag before
Oh, really?
the revolution.
Some in agony. Okay, so I kind of forgot to do that. Meant to jump on a thing and we can skip a cutscene, but I never skip it anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Might be able to get it here.
I probably
very
could have,
short
to be fair.
cutscene.
Yeah, I could have done it. Okay, so we could go back and do 2 missions that I've missed. This is what? There is a.
Oh, we get to see the best character in the game, Afro Jim.
There's a very fast strat where you could do a trick called butt slap and up this, but I cannot do that at all.
Oh.
Yeah, basic one. We'll be on to. I said it's basic. I messed up. Okay. Now we are on to San Diego.
Yeah, let's get some photos for your.
Exciting level. It's a little bit of time save here. You can skip the animation of you slowing down by like jumping off your board, or leaning and then jumping off your board quickly. And you do
The
that
guy
with
just
the
sort of floats in the air.
Yeah. You just have to do the same trick here for everyone.
The top right is meant to show like different tricks, but because we've got all our tricks as the same, like all our binds is the same trick, it just says temp,
Yeah.
which is interesting.
Game just freaking out there.
Alright, here it is.
Have another instance. This mission is almost exactly the same. Jump off and skip the
Oh,
animation.
is that? Yeah.
Nice.
Let's forget about this one.
It's a very bad mission compared to the other one. Like, I mean, the other one, I don't know why it doesn't count. The other one's not great, but this one's just longer and more.
Longer and yeah, and the gap as well is like quite tough to get sometimes.
Yeah. 'Cause, like,
You have to jump at a pretty precise spot by the looks.
and get in the it's harder to get the jumping off animation at the end, I think. But for me anyway. It's like I don't know. It's strange. Yeah. Okay. We have to do a bunch of different tricks, but guess what? We have catback, so you know, just do one trick.
Just boneless.
That's all you need.
Local skaters really like seeing bonelesses.
Meta. Skateboarding. Imagine, this is like Might Be. You would love this game. It really does. Okay, so we can get a little skip here if we like. No. Okay.
What's up, rookie? Man.
You don't actually have to land this mission as well.
This is an interesting one as well. You can like restart after getting the first fire, and it will take you back to the start of the mission, and you'll still have it count as one. So we have one here, and then you don't have to wall plant multiple times. You can just, as long as you do one wall plant and then like just hit the wall, it counts as a wall plant. So we can do this.
Yeah, you just gotta keep wall. You just gotta have wall plant in your combo,
Yeah,
and then skate past them.
that's right. I could have done that, but I don't know why I didn't do it. Anyway, collect the old band instruments. What's that? So I keep doing dark slides because they are faster, I believe, and they also
They're not faster. They reset your balance meter every time you do them.
yeah.
So it basically means that like the grind stat doesn't actually matter in this game because whenever your balance starts getting out of control, you can just do a dark slide, and it completely resets back to normal and back to you know, a lot more controllable.
Couldn't turn around there. That's a good question, Diggle. We'll find out in a moment.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Homer's got what, four strands of hair. I reckon you could definitely flick
Do it
those.
again? I always forget. It's like,
It's you do a pogo and then a. Oh, I honestly don't remember.
anyone know? Oh, there we go. Track stand to handstand. Oh, yeah.
Hair flip. There we go.
Okay. Oh, so we can just reverse here to the next spot. It's quite funny. I think it's slightly quicker than turning around. Because the car pretty much
some
moves at the
elite-
same speed.
Elite driving from Homer. Let him go. It's another one of those great missions that we don't do in any percent just because it's very, very long and tedious.
Yeah, I don't think it's a bad mission aside from the middle section where you have to just wait for 30 seconds.
Yeah, no, it's not too bad.
But
It's got a lot of variety.
sure.
I also love how Homer's clipping through the back of the security cart.
God, yeah. Oh god. This is basically Mario Kart, if your parents were poor, like mine. Maybe a little bit worse. This is pretty horrible. If I don't say it, basically every vehicle in this game is just terrible handling. Like, you've just got to assume. Oh god.
I think this is probably like the best and it still is awful.
Yeah, pretty much. Oops, actually, wait. Okay. Right. Do the elite strat. This is a horrible trick. You gotta basically skitches for 30 seconds normally, but if you just keep ollieing at the right rhythm, it'll count as 1 second per ollie. So you just jump 30 times, and it takes about. Well, it takes a lot less time. I don't know how much.
It's about like 23 seconds instead. Yeah, every time you jump back on, it ticks down a second.
And then it means that you can, if you're close, you can speak to this guy immediately without. Oh, well, maybe not if I do that, but okay, that works. Without having to walk, so that saves a little bit of time. Oh,
Whoa, that was
yeah,
that turnaround was wild.
I don't know how that works. Ralphie's gonna go back for this one. Another trick that I could probably do better.
It's sort of like, oh, I was about to say this mission, like getting this mission right, is like not quite a rite of passage, but like when you start to like run this game, and get it down, like getting that mission right is a good start. It sort of shows that like you've got the skills. You know what you're doing.
Ignore, I just did that. Yeah, for sure. I really suck at that one. I think I've got the shot like once. I just don't really go for it normally. That was an interesting caveman.
You're playing on Clown Jobbed, right?
Yeah.
Clown Job, yeah. So there was a mod for this game released by. Oh, who was it? Was it who else but me?
Yeah.
It was just a member of the community. Made a mod that sort of like fixed a lot of like the problems with this game, and also added a thing called drop down, which is not normally on the PC version of this game, but it was added in because it's in like the PS2 version, I think. And what it lets you do is, instead of ollieing off, like if you're grinding, instead of jumping off, you're able to drop down. It sort of keeps you at the same level. It's used for like a lot of strats that have sort of been implemented lately since drop down was implemented.
Yeah, there's the DD45 or something. Schnaz does some of these things. It just looks very complicated.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like sort of world record, world record only strats in this game. Just very tiny optimization stuff. Yeah,
because you know, in the missions themselves are quite short. There's a lot of them, but the actual missions you do are quite short. So there's a lot of optimizations that you need to do.
Yeah, sure.
That just save those like tiny little incremental amounts of time.
Yeah, it's kind of like pretty difficult to save time in these games. Sort of hard to find the time to for that. Okay, so we're into Hawaii. Hawaii. Very nice. Oh, I didn't get that one. What the hell?
Yeah, this missions can be like a bit rough. Like the actual spot where you need to do the trick.
Yeah, it's quite precise.
Can be
very
very precise.
Trigger that mission.
Hawaii's really like the first proper like run killer level, in my opinion. There are some very finicky missions towards the end that can save you a lot of time, but also lose you a lot of time.
Yeah. There's a trick called hotel butt slaps, which are pretty tough. You have to do like a quad butt slap, and I can only do like a double, so I just have to go for the safe. Okay. I'll do it by
this was sort of before. It was before Catbag and before people got like really good at like doing the butt slaps and the optimizations. This is what this was the standard strat, where if you get to the top of this roof, there's like a door that opens up later on. So in a different area, there's a door that opens up, and later on, there's like a couple missions that you do that you need to like get onto the roof, and so it's way easier to just go through the door rather than like skate to the top like the game intends you to do. Yeah.
And you can just go up it and get here. You don't have to climb up a ladder, but it saves more time in the later mission.
It's actually technically slower to do that than doing like the hotel butt slaps, but you know, if it's a lot easier to just get onto the roof.
Yeah.
It doesn't lose you that much time.
Yeah, I'd say it's a pretty big time loss, but it's like a hell of a lot easier.
Yeah, especially in like marathon safety as well. You know, you don't want to be sitting there trying to get to the top of the roof for ages.
Yeah, sure. I don't think I'd ever go it once, to be honest. It's something that's very intimidating. Some of the butt slap strats in this game just they make me not want to too much. I don't know. I've just gone to the wrong mission. Doesn't really matter, but just for the sake of doing the right route. Even though I think I do the wrong route anyway. Let's see. What is wrong with me? Sorry, I am not playing great. I've had a long day, alright?
There are some like small optimizations that you can get. Because you're using between most missions, you're using like the goal menu, like the start menu, and then like selecting which goal you want to do. But in some cases, like it's faster to just like skate to the next goal because it might be like really close to you, or there might be like a little death warp you can do. So yeah, trying to remember all of that can be a bit.
I've just walked to the wrong goal again. Well, we'll just go roll with it. Too much of a difference. It's not exactly a good run anyway. Okay, so this is where I might as well like basically you would normally, if you were good, you would try and like do a quad butt slap and you would land all the way up there, but it's very hard. So now
so you got to air out as well. You know, there's a lot that goes into it. Instead, just come around to the roof and there you go. Couple missions to tick off from the last segment. That's another classic cat bag example. You make a trick called handstand and do it there instead of doing an actual handstand.
Okay. Wait, what? I was trying to do air out of it. Okay, I got it. I was trying to do dumb strat that I came up with, but I don't think it actually saves any time. That's what it is.
This mission's a lot worse on like the higher difficulties than beginner, because like you have to hold the lip trick for a lot longer.
Yeah. This is very short, you have to hold it.
Yeah, only 1 second.
This one is awkward. If you grind the wrong side there, you literally like death warps like the complete opposite side of the map. Not fun. Bust that there. Saves a tiny bit over doing a bonus there. Oops, that was. Okay. Just do a 720 here. And this is like the epic moment of the game where you do a McTwist over a helicopter, but you can just jump over the side of it and it doesn't give you, like it would normally slow down, but there it doesn't.
I heard you guys have some killer.
Yeah.
Takes a small bit of time.
No slow-mo, bro.
Oh yeah. I know.
How you guys doing over here?
And I'm so bad. Cat bags. Like.
Yeah, the double taps.
Sorry. I'm so used to playing runs offline, it's weird. Trying to put on a show, but explain the game.
Doing well. Already up to Vancouver.
Yeah. I don't have a timer up, so I have no idea how I'm doing. Yeah, we can kind of walk away from this guy when we're meant to be filming him. Go over to this guy.
Yeah. This mission's a bit of an annoying one. Just a bunch of tricks popping up. You can do cat bags of them, like you can, but it's really not that much faster.
Yeah. What? Oh no. I'm confused. I forget that mission.
That was
has, like, a
weird. There was.
thing at the
Oh
start.
yeah, it's because you were. I think you were still like technically in like the other mission as well,
Yeah.
because it finishes like as you join this. It's this game can be a bit broken
Yeah,
sometimes.
like, so where I would have normally restarted with those inputs, it just ended the goal instead. It was really weird. Collect the t-shirts.
Skating and
We haven't seen the best missions
Oh yeah, they're coming up after.
of this level yet. It's coming up. 2 different blow cart missions, which I don't know whose idea that was.
I'm excited just thinking about it.
It controls like the worst. It's possibly the worst thing you can imagine controlling.
Yeah, all I can say is thank God this is a beginner difficulty, because on sick it's like you have to collect way more stuff. It just looks horrible. Not fun. Alright, little bouncy bounce. Oh. Alright. Almost flipped the car there. That was cool. Demo's pretty terrible
man,
handling,
yeah.
but yeah, it's nothing compared to what we're about to see.
There's a little hockey puck on that hockey arena. Hockey rink. Sorry to my Canadian friends for getting that wrong. But yeah, you can actually like hit the hockey puck and go into like one of the goals, and you get like a little notification.
Yeah, I should
So
have
that's
learned
always
that
a-
swag strap for the run. So if there's ever a next time. No.
Here we go, race the blow cart.
Alright, there we go, yeah. Peak gaming. Okay, that's gone alright. That jump can be a bit horrible. It'll like face you backwards most of the time. These stairs or ramp is probably going to kill me. So I just go full speed to show what happens. Oh god, right. It's not fun. Very sort of floaty physics, but also feels
Yeah.
incredibly heavy at the same time. It's like impossible to describe. This has been a pretty good league blow, to be fair.
It's actually been a really good one.
Pretty well, 120.
It's sort of there is a strat you can do there where you can like go up on the railing and then,
Oh,
like
really?
skip, turning back around.
Oh.
Really difficult though.
I don't know that. I should learn that.
The best part is the game doesn't just think like, oh yeah, one leaf blower, that's been fun. Let's do it again.
This one is slightly easier. Oh, it's less long anyway. And yeah, there's a little thing where you can jump over the fence here. Doesn't look like you should be able to go over it. But now, maybe you can get a triple butt slap. No.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
there's
nice.
a little wall jump here that you can do. Means you don't have to climb all the way up. And that is us done with Vancouver. And we're on to another great driving mission. It's the
Oh,
blimp.
blimp.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I said the leaf blower was the worst. I was wrong.
Forgot.
The blimp is the worst.
Yeah, this thing is absolutely awful. I'm kind of used to it because I have run this category a lot. So this isn't looking too bad.
You look very confident with the blimp, which is
Yeah, it's like
That's
you
amazing.
basically have to stop turning about 10 minutes before you think would be suitable to stop turning.
yeah. If you overshoot it, or if you miss, like I think in what difficulty is it? It might be sick. You only get like 30 seconds to do that. So if you miss one of those fans at any point, the mission's over. You got to start again.
Okay, so very quick competition straight here. We just did 900 off the top of it. Land on the floor. We'll attempt the one for the street con. Yeah, I like to DJ Cuba. Who is a real DJ?
Yeah, he is. He's got tunes in this game, and I think Underground 2 as well.
Oh yeah.
The story for this game, in case you were wondering, that McTwist that we did over the helicopter. So Eric filmed that footage. He's our friend Eric Sparrow. He filmed that footage and then passed it off as his own at this big skate competition. And everyone was like, oh my god, Eric just did the sickest trick. Plot hole though, he was filming a yellow man. He's filming Homer Simpson do it. Like, how is that gonna?
Fall
How
anyway.
can he pass that off as his own?
Let's retry this. I want to get this.
It's ridiculous. Yeah, this one can be a bit finicky. You have to get the
Okay.
you have to get the Indy 900 input
Oh
off
god.
before hitting the ground. It's very close.
Okay.
I mean,
I'll just do one. It's a hard.
Potato says that Eric isn't very smart, but like the problem is everyone believed him.
Yeah, it's true.
So Eric might not be smart, but everyone else is dumber.
We need to see something.
Yeah. Tons of holes in this. I've never messed up.
This
First time-
this mission is incredibly. It's a single spine transfer.
Messed up. Oh my god.
That's all you need to get a shoe sponsor as well, which I find hilarious. But
We get multiple in this game.
yeah,
Very
with those shoe sponsors, there's 4 different shoe sponsor missions. You only have to do one of them in 80%. But good news about this category is we get to do all of them. So there's some fun ones. There's like a combos mission.
There we go, triple. That's a little death warp.
Death
on the
warp
bus.
here.
Finish the level. There is a way of like getting all these goals without completing the level, but it involves just like ending that last goal. And I'm lazy and I don't like learning new things. So we are back in Vancouver after our brief stint in Moscow, like 2 seconds.
We're gonna be sponsored by every shoe company ever,
Oh yeah.
which is not smart for their business, but gets us a lot of money.
Thanks. Oh wait, no, I'm so dumb. There was only 2. What am I doing? Vancouver pub. Some Canadians in chat. How long am I? Sorry, this is some brain dead gameplay, right? I apologise.
This mission's actually like kind of difficult on like sick, because I think they put the letters in like different spots.
Oh
So
yeah,
not
you're
just
right,
one
yeah,
line,
yeah.
you sort of have to go like between. You have to actually like spell circa,
It's,
as opposed to just skating in a circle.
this one has trick degradation that we were talking about earlier, which just makes it confusing.
So yeah, you can't just do a boneless 180 judo
that
every
is all
time.
of them. Okay. Right, now we're into Moscow for a lovely lip mission. How exciting. This one's... Just want to kind of want good RNG here. You have cat bag for an invert here, which is slightly quicker. Again, we just want
Nice.
doubles, which we're not getting. 2 of the same trick. We get a lot of axle stores. Right. That wasn't too bad.
White, funky, fresh. My favourite line.
Oh
of
yeah,
the-
I've got to remember to play the funny voice line. I keep forgetting to play the good voice lines. But there is one coming up.
There are some good ones that
Any
we've missed.
moment. I forget where. Is it this one?
Dude, I
No,
go
it's
to
this
school
one.
with your sister.
Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, I missed that one.
It's...
Oh no, I just missed it! No! Wait.
No! Oh no.
Okay, sorry. So
We're gonna restart.
Can we redo this run?
You can. Just end the goal. Oh, too late.
That's alright. It's alright. Anyway, basically, he says these nuts. It's fucking hilarious, right?
Yeah, it's 2003. 2003 or 4? 2003.
2003, yeah.
They were making D's nuts jokes before Weldon the Great and
Pioneers.
before everyone else.
All their time, truly. Neversoft's always famed for their smart humour. Never making dumb jokes.
Really makes it. It's there's got multiple layers, that joke. Oh, all the soldiers were T-posing for like a solid second there.
I get that a lot. My computer is bad, and also this game is bad. Some more manual tricks. Go up to this guy. Try and get the swag strat. Get 3 gaps. Oh, I missed it. That works still.
Hey, I want you to get some.
Get the points and go over to these people at the same time.
Hey there. Why are
Yeah, this one's interesting. You don't actually have to be. It says like you got to skate on camera. But if you just like do a 35,000 point combo anywhere, it'll count. So
Yeah, it's weird.
makes it easier. Do some Madonnas here. Oh,
Yeah, you just want to buff your grab stat there because it makes spinning a lot easier on one of the upcoming missions. You have to hit a bunch of fast rotations. Hey, what? That wasn't 30,000. Today. I should maybe not playing this game for like 2 days before running it. The marathon was not a good idea. There's an interesting route around this. Okay, so here we go. This, you normally have to do 10 360 spins, but instead we are going to do 720, 540, and 2 360s, and it didn't count. I have messed it up royally. Okay.
yeah, it's
It's meant to count for 13.
it's really weird. It's super weird. There's another strat where you do like a 720, a 900, and a 360, and that counts as 10 spins. 10 360 spins. So the game is just a little bit broken, and it's been tried to be explained many times.
Yeah, I feel like it's a really boring subject though, so I won't talk about it too much.
It's just maths.
Yeah.
It's basically just maths.
Yeah, it's very, very boring. This game just, I don't know, it can't count numbers properly. There's another thing with like, in Tony Hawk's, like you can only get like a certain high score because it just can't figure out a number above like 2.1 billion or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
It's really strange. So any score that's
you
like
can
above
also
that, you have to like manually work it out yourself. Like,
yeah, or if you like, I think if you do like enough tricks, the game will crash. I think that happens in like Pro Skater 4. If you hit like 256 multiplier, the game crashes.
That's so strange.
Yeah. This mission is incredibly annoying.
Slow and
You know, you're at like the end of you're getting close to the end of the run, you know, you're getting excited, and you just have to drive for like a solid minute, which sucks.
This is another fun one. Hangover cure. You gotta collect all these weird medicines for your buddy, Kayla. Is it Kayla?
Halo, yeah.
Sort of
Just trying a bunch of different home remedies.
yeah, like things like tomato soup, hair of the dog, yeah. Should just like, if I ever get really hungover, actually try something. Just like all of them at once.
Yeah.
Probably just feel even more sick. But
All at once. Especially if you're then adding in more alcohol with hair of the dog.
it's true.
Kalo, man, you have to.
Okay, so this is an interesting butt slap that like, hopefully we'll be able to pull off. Oh, climb up that. Joke. Oh, okay, so you can jump that gap and go over here, and basically it stops you having to like go around really slowly, walk like right behind the end of the mission,
Yeah.
which is pretty
Yeah,
convenient.
it's meant to be this big like tactical like espionage mission where you're like sneaking past guards, but you're not meant to be on your board because like in the normal route, if you like move too quickly, like the guards will spot you.
Yeah, pretty much. And it's, I think the way I do it only takes like a couple of seconds, but you can do it.
Yeah,
if you
it's
don't
not a
drop down and grab, it saves a lot more time.
it's not a huge amount of time save regardless, but it looks cool doing that like drop down
Yeah.
and then butt slap around is really
Well, this is decent RNG.
This is like the one. No, that's really good RNG. What a single lip trick.
Yeah,
Incredible.
What's that?
very, very lucky.
Wow.
Because lip
That's
tricks are really
incredible.
slow. Oh, that was a nice score as well. Okay. I'm gonna pick up protein.
But yeah,
Oops. Lots of fun in protein.
what are we going to call the team?
Oh, it's called O. I should have thought of something funny.
Nice.
Kind of rushed that. Alright, so start with Jersey.
For altitude.
Burnquist, the old swine. Exciting. I don't know if there's any donations. Well, we don't. Some of these are kind of boring.
There doesn't seem to be any new donations
Wait.
since last time.
Well, you know what that means,
Oh.
folks. Get donating.
Yep.
Okay, I got a cool concept of something.
This is an interesting one. You just have these very optimized combos. It's pretty easy though,
Yeah.
but I've messed it up.
You
many
gotta
times.
be careful, because if you land with not enough score, you fail and you have to like start again.
Yeah, you have to
So-
do all of them all over again.
And having that mission like right at the end of the run can be a bit of a bit terrifying.
Pretty much. I don't know why I got off my book, but it works. Right.
Oh,
Vancouver. Sorry, I'm like second guessing myself what I'm meant to be doing it.
these missions are like meant to be sort of like the well, they're probably like the hardest missions in the game.
Yeah, true.
There's some difficult ones, difficult challenges. Some are a bit easier than others, but you know, normally we'd only pick the 5
Team video was
quickest, but you have to do all 10 of them,
We have
all 9 of
triple
them.
Vid skip coming up here, which is kind of like you have to pause and press A at the same time on that same frame rate. So hopefully we can get it. It saves like 15-20 seconds on it. Nice. Okay, we got it.
Yeah, it used to be a lot more difficult.
Yeah.
Till was it Big Law that found it? I think it might have been Big Law.
Yeah. I remember seeing that clip of Big Bro celebrating over finding some sort of consistency to that trick. Because before you just basically had to ollie like as the mission was ending, as far as I understand. Is that right? And it had like a very
Yeah, you
small
sort of had
chance of
to-
hitting it.
Yeah, it was like a 1 frame thing, and like the last tape had to be in like the right spot, and there was a lot of different like factors that went into it.
Yeah.
But
This mission, I really hope I don't mess up, because I often find a way of messing up this mission when I'm on pace.
yeah, this is one of the ones that we don't normally do. So, and like there's a lot to it, I guess. You know, you're skating around.
Got hit all these
This
different
level.
spots. And,
Yeah.
some of them, like the hitboxes are a lot smaller than you would expect them to be, which is kind of annoying.
This one and the Slam City Jam one that involve you sort of like skating around the level in like the right route, so it can be a little bit
I think I've got
tough.
them. Yeah,
What,
this is
four to
it.
go?
Alright.
Should be good.
Okay. Didn't miss any. That's cool. This is.
ones ever.
I used to hate this mission. I actually really like it now. It's like, as far as San Diego missions go, it's not bad.
Yeah, most missions in San Diego kind of suck,
Yeah, it's true.
but this one.
It's okay. Like it's another one of those ones where the movement's just really satisfying. Okay, so we're on to the last. What's that? On to the last pro team goal, and then it will be the final mission. Let's turn around. If I can turn.
Pajama.
Okay, this is good. This is good news.
This is actually like probably one of the more like original, interesting missions in
Yeah.
the game. Like it's the same as Manhattan, where you have to hit all the spots, but you only get a certain amount of combos to do it all. So in Sick, this mission's actually
Yeah.
somewhat
I
difficult.
think you get like 5. Oh, interesting twist. I think you get like 5 combos on Sick, but on this you get like 20, so it's not
Oh.
really a big deal. Oops. I've completely.
You get
I'm messing
20
up the route.
combos to hit things.
It's,
20 combos to hit 28 things is very generous.
yeah. Oh my goodness. I still got like 15. I'm just missing everything. Oh my god. Alright. So yeah, we got that. Oh, fuck.
Another example of how like the getting off the board makes it really easy to sort of like re-navigate yourself.
And we are on the final mission. So get ready for time in about a minute and a half, maybe a minute 20. Quick. Just got to hit all these spots behind Eric. There's not actually really a big Like, I remember as a kid, I thought that like you had to do this all really quickly. Eric just pretty much waits for you the whole time.
Yeah. He does have the ability to like throw fire, which I found pretty
Oh, yeah,
interesting.
it comes a pyromancer out of nowhere. It's a bit of an odd one.
Yeah, I think that happened off screen.
Not part of the plot, yeah. Yeah, it's a shame I haven't really had much of a chance to talk about the plot, but it's a really solid game. I do highly recommend anyone playing it.
Yeah, in terms of like a skateboarding game, it actually has a really good story.
Yeah, I think people always say this one's like the best story. This is like pretty much the only proper story, apart from like American Wasteland and that.
American Wasteland as well, yeah. Oh, Underground 2, I guess.
Sort of. It's basically Viva La Bam, the video game.
Yeah.
Okay, coming up on time in about 15 seconds. Probably less. Alright. It's the second to last, and time. Hey,
Nice.
I probably watch the final cutscene though.
You serious? You miss your Ollie. We'll be sending you back to Jersey.
You get to see the footage that like didn't actually happen.
This is it.
The real version was you jumped off to the side and ate a pizza.
Yeah. Pretty much. Funny yellow man. Funny pink building. It's a very hype ending though, I think. So, well, I've just realised I came way more close to my estimate than I thought, so it's not a great run, but 58-11.
Estimate. That's all that matters.
It's alright. We'll take that, I guess. I mean, consider it's RTA as well, like, it's probably a minute of loads in there. Terrible. This might be a bit PG-13.
Get a look at that.
Kids, avert your eyes.
Say
Right.
those. Time to kick into Toddy Smooth Boy. How about hey, you know, for a fat guy, I don't sweat that much. No, that's not true. I sweat a lot. Stronger, more confident. Oh, we'll go funny. We'll go funny. Sure. It's a needle, but moves like a sewing machine. Yeah, a little tweak on that one. That'll work. That's good. That's good. Breath check. Pits.
So,
Sweat stains. Minimal.
Great cutscene.
look at that gut. Ooh, super. It's gentleman.
Hello,
Ladies.
Nice legs. What time do they open?
Fantastic. Alright, well, it's been a pleasure. Thank you very much for letting me do this run. It's a fucking awesome run, and I really recommend it to anyone, or like even just any Tony Hawk's game. If you have like any interest in it, it makes a really fun speed run, like pretty much. It's pretty accessible, although a lot of hard tricks. But yeah, I really recommend joining the Tony Hawk's Discord if anyone wants to check out these games, or even just watch them, because they are really impressive. Some of the most impressive speedruns in my opinion.
Agreed. Agreed.
Yeah.
Yep. Thanks for the showcase
No, no problem.
and for the co-commentary from
Yeah, nice. Thanks.
Nase.
It's
I'm
nice.
not sure
Nice.
how you say your
Yeah.
name.
Yeah, thanks for having me. That was fun.
I appreciate that, man.
Yep. So coming up next is Green Ferret with Muppet Race Mania, and it's going to be it for me hosting. Spruce is up next, so be nice to him, I guess. And yeah, well, hope you enjoy.
Alright, catch you later, guys.
See you around.
Yep.
Thanks, everyone.